is a cold morning. It's 3 degrees. I don't know if it was extra cold. I don't know what the overnight temperatures were. It's 3 right now. Or if it was windy, but I do have a really old house and it's 63 degrees down here right now. So I'm holding my coffee. I've got my extra thick, my northeasterly, it's heavy and a little extra warm. I've been using my Grinch blanket up until now, but it's a little cool in here. So I don't know if my basement zone is not working right or what's going on. My husband's gonna check it out. But anyway, I'm gonna settle in. I am going to drink my coffee, read my Bible, get my day started. I've got a couple of, I always have meetings. I know, it doesn't sound like, it sounds like that's what my job always is. It's hard to describe a lot of the other aspects of my job, but I do have a couple of meetings this morning and a list of kids that I need to check in with. So that, and then I'm gonna work out, and we have a rehearsal tonight. So I will try to capture what I can. Again, I want to be mindful of not capturing people who maybe don't want to be on camera, but that is the scoop from here. Well, hey there. It is 2:42 exactly. It's cold out. It's still quite cold out. We did indeed have our basement that was not functioning properly, so that's all taken care of. So hopefully we'll be okay tomorrow morning when I wake up. It was a really, really busy day at school today. I saw a ton of kids. Actually, it was good. I checked a whole lot off of my list. I'm home briefly. I am dressed for the gym, but I thought I would take a second and open up my events before I go. So I have my Emma's Yarn Day 9. I thought I'd seen in my kitchen for something different, so you got a little different scenery. Ooh, very pretty. Bright, kind of a jade green. So yeah, very nice. And then Little Mermaid Day 9. Today is Flounder. Flounder is yellow, I think, with some turquoise. So let's see what we have. Oh yeah, this is Flounder for sure. Oh, that's great. I like that. It's actually got a little bit of a peachy, I don't know if it's really fully picking it up well, but orangey peachy color. So very fun. All right, so yes, I am headed in about 5 minutes to the gym to do my workout, and then I'll have, let's see, I get home around 4 o'clock. I have a rehearsal at 6:30, so I'll have a little over an hour, not quite 2 hours, an hour and a half or so, hour and 45 minutes. No, I'll have more than that. I'll have about 2 hours. Oh my goodness, my brain. Before I have to head back out. I really would rather tuck in because it's wicked cold, but
Yep, that's what's going on tonight. We've got some more weather, junky weather, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Sleets, freezing rain, snow, like the whole mixture. And we tend to be right on that line. There's always a line, and we live right on it. So I'd be curious to see what happens with school tomorrow. Yeah, I really will be curious to see what happens. So stay tuned.
Good morning. Happy day 10. Yeah, today's the 10th. Oh, wow. Time moves on, huh? Yeah. It is not as cold. Well, I think it might be as cold outside, but it's warmer in the house. So there's that. The heat was fixed. Thank the good Lord. I did not want to get up this morning. It was really hard, but put my big girl panties on. I'm doing what I could do. I know a couple of parent meetings first thing this morning, and then I think the rest of my day is pretty, at this point, well, I have lunch duties, because on Wednesdays I do lunch duties officially. And I've got some kids, obviously, I'm gonna check in with. But yeah, that's kind of how this day is looking. Don't have any plans for this evening. I'm hoping to really just kind of sit and chill. We have some sloppy weather coming in, so hopefully, I think it comes in around lunchtime, and then I have a team leaders meeting after school, so I'm hoping that it's not too bad when I leave, although I am only 5 minutes from the school, so there's that, but still. I think that pretty much covers things for this morning. I read my Bible, read my newspaper, now I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my coffee and play some games until I have to go to work.
So much stuff, but some little vices. Go to where you're supposed to be. But make sure you're on time or have a pass that needs to be signed. Go to core, back to core.
I realized yesterday that I did not talk about my chest that I have. This chest recently came into my possession. It was my husband's grandmother's chest. It's a cedar chest, and my mother-in-law had it for years and years and years. And recently they have been trying to kind of clean things out of their house, and she asked me if I would like to have it. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful chest. And let's see if I can get up on my knees here. I am storing my hand knit sweaters in it. But Lane Alta Vista, I think it is possible. I don't have an exact date on this, but my father-in-law just passed away, and he was 90, almost 92 when he passed away, and it was his mother's. So I'm guessing that this cedar chest is right around 100 years old. It is now 20 of 4. I'm home from school. It has started snowing, and I think it's actually going to turn to sleet and freezing rain. We had all of our after-school activities were canceled. Team leaders was canceled. So I have been sitting here and working on editing the podcast, and I want to take a minute working on my socks, keeping up with my stripes. I'm going to have to figure out how close I am to the heel rather, and figure out my striping and how many stripes I'm going to need for my foot. So at some point I'll take out one of my other pairs of socks and measure and figure that out. But I thought I would pause for a second and open my advents while I still have some daylight. So let's see. We will start with Emma's Yarns. Oops, almost dropped it. Day 10. And today, ooh yeah, look at these fun greens. Very, very fun. I really think this might be my blanket. I'm liking these colors. And Little Mermaid. Fangirl Fibers, day 10 today is Scuttle. I don't remember what color Scuttle was. Scuttle the seagull? I think he is. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. So you see how it's peach in the green. Yeah, there we go. All right, I am going to get back to editing the podcast, and I'm going to start to edit Vlogmas, this episode, which is going to be yesterday and today's footage. So I'm going to see how much of that I can get done before we have some dinner, and we're tucked in for the night. We usually have Bible study on Wednesday nights, but we're taking the month of December off. So I get to settle in and have a quiet evening, which I'm very much looking forward to.